Hey sales folks, and welcome to Pumble. My name is Julian, and in this video, I'll show you how you can use Pumble to boost team communication, morale, and function so you can turn those prospects into repeat clients. Pumble is a powerful communication platform that's perfect for B2B sales in any industry. Great for small teams, startups, or larger companies. And I know you can't contain your excitement, so let's jump right into it. For now, let's say you're the regional sales manager for an event planning company for businesses, and we're going to use Pumble to help with your sales process. Having to generate leads can be grueling work. All the research, keeping up to date with trends in the industry, knowing where to look. On your own, how can you possibly keep track of everything? This is where channels in Pumble comes in handy. Channels are dedicated spaces where a select team of colleagues can message, share, call, react, and reply to each other. Say you have a team of sales reps going to a major event in your region. They can have a separate channel dedicated to the event. This sales team can use it to gather and share information before and after the event. In the top left corner of your sidebar menu, select Create New, and then Channel. To add members, go to the Add People to Channel in the top menu as well. Now, all you have to do is give it a name, description, and you're all set. All channels are public by default, so any member can have access. But if you want to keep this info between just the team, select the Make Private button. Now, if a team member wants to join, they'll have to send a request or be invited. Now that you have your channel created, your team can start preparing for the upcoming event and start messaging each other about details in the channel. Sending a message is as simple as typing what you want to say in the chat box and hitting send. Pumble gives you a variety of options for sending messages, all designed to keep you organized and time efficient. A really great feature to keep your chats organized is replying and reacting to messages and creating threads. To reply to a message, hover the cursor over the message you want, and in the pop-up menu select Reply in Thread. In the same menu, you can select the emoji icon and pull up a list of emojis to react with. For threads, replying to a message will automatically create one where you and a colleague can have a side conversation without cluttering up the main chat. You can add members of the channel to the thread by typing the @ symbol before their name. If you want to post the message from the thread to the entire channel, you can select Also Send Message to Channel. For your traveling sales team, you might need to set reminders for them. Say you heard that a major potential client might be at this event and you want your team to be the first to make a move. You can schedule a message to them the day of the event by typing your message in the chat, and next to the send button, select Schedule for Later. You can set the time by the next day, starting the following week, or a custom time. If you want to stay in the loop with your sales team, you can do so with notifications. You'll be notified of messages in channels, threads, or direct messages you're a part of. You can check them in the sidebar menu where the channel will be highlighted. If a section is open and you don't see your highlighted channel right away, you can select the Unread button that shows up. If you've been mentioned in a chat, you'll select the Mention button instead. Pausing your notifications is also an option. Select the bell icon at the top right menu and choose how long you want to pause them for. The event is over, and your sales team brought back a list of names, email addresses, and business cards. Now is a great time to have a team meeting to list prospects and talk about the next phases. You can quickly set up a video call with the entire channel by selecting the Video Call button on the top menu. A modal will show up on the bottom left screen for participants to join. In your meeting window, you have a menu of options below your camera screen where you can mute your microphone, disable your camera, raise your hand if you have a comment or a question, and a few other options. For listing out your prospects during the meeting, you can share your screen and make the list with your team by selecting Share Screen in the bottom menu. You can choose if you want to show an application, a window, or an entire screen. In case you don't want to forget any details, you can record the video too. Go to the More Options menu and at the top, Record Meeting. During your meeting, you can use in-chat messaging to send the list to your team. You can also use it to ask questions, make comments, or add any other additional info. So go to the chat box icon on the bottom right of the call window. Now that you've generated your lead list, you can give your team access by sharing and saving files. You can send documents, links, photos, and other files in the chat box, and you can find all shared files in the Files icon in the left sidebar menu. There, you can upload the lead list and start identifying your prospects. You've gotten your prospects, and now it's time to start reaching out. In the age of Wi-Fi and social media, gone are the days of cold calls. Pumble gives you something much better to have calls with potential clients. Having picked out which companies are most likely to buy your services, it's better to have a more personal approach when pitching. For calls with potentials, you want to make the first interaction feel exclusive and just for them. Using Pumble, you can sync your Google Calendar or Calendly account to schedule calls with potential clients. Go to your calendar to set a date and time for your call. Give it a name, description, and your prospect's email address. And for video conferencing, select Pumble. And after you've added all of your info, hit send, and an email will be sent to your guest. Non-users can access Pumble calls with a link, so you can send it directly to them as well. This works for both video and audio calls. You can also invite customers mid-call by going to the Everyone icon where participants are listed. At the bottom, select Add People, and type the name or copy the meeting link. In this case, send your customers the link as an invite. The customer will be prompted to give their name and request to be in the meeting. You'll be notified when someone wants to join a call where you can accept or deny access. For each of your clients, you typically want two things: repeat customers and referrals. And the best way to achieve those are clear lines of communication. Your clients want to feel like they can trust your company. And with Pumble, you can invite them as guests to your workspace and give them a dedicated channel for them to ask questions, make suggestions, or voice concerns. To add guests to your workspace, select the three dots next to the workspace name. In the menu, select Invite People and type in your client's email. In the Invite As menu below, select Guest. Add the channel they have access to, set a time limit, and even send them a message. Your sales team will be able to keep in touch with each client to keep up with customer loyalty and get some referrals from them as well. And there you have it, a perfect sales team tool for you and your business. I hope you found this video useful, and if you want to see more videos and tutorials, visit our website at www.pummel.com or check us out on YouTube. That's all for now, and we'll see you next time.